and welcome to a Just Chatting stream. Now, there may be someone showing up to chat, there may not be, just letting you guys know ahead of time, just in case someone does. But, yeah, how's it been? This is just going to be me kind of catching up, talking about different things that have been interesting, things that are not interesting, either way, you know? So, yeah. Um, One thing that I did, some of you guys by now have seen the April Fool's stream, right? For those of you guys who didn't, it was like 10.5 hours, give or take. And what I did was, for my April Fool's stream, every 15 minutes there was a new meme or recorded audio that I made. And one of the things I did for my audio was that, like, I pre-recorded that shit on the night of, but like sometimes I throw in like half an hour breaks as opposed to 30-minute 15-minute breaks, sorry. And I think that was pretty good. Like, that's uploaded to YouTube too. And even that little shitpost blues song I made is also on YouTube. So, if you haven't checked me out yet, let me just do this so you can go check me out. There we go. So, yeah. Let me actually put the chat box that I apparently no longer have up top here. Hold on, guys. Gotta do shit on the fly. Yep, add source. There we go. But, yeah, So one thing I did recently was, last night I installed Bazite OS to my ROG Ally. Now, I know some of you guys are wondering, why would you do that to a perfectly good handheld? You've got Windows 11, that's good enough. Fuck no. Windows 11 is the worst pile of garbage excuse for an operating system I have ever had the sheer misfortune of using. Now, I've used a lot of terrible operating systems over the years, because, I used to screw around in multiple Linux distros, but, Windows 11, I'm not even kidding here when I say it is genuinely the worst thing in the friggin' world, and admittedly, I am malding just slightly. Do you want me to hop into VC, by the way, Matt? How you doing, by the way? It's nice to see you, dude. But yeah, like, so yeah, I ended up installing to my ROG Ally Bazite. Like, I took about, I think, 10, 15 minutes to do that, and then another 10 to 15 to go into the terminal, just so that way I could F-disk away the Windows partition off of this, because for whatever reason, there was some sort of... blah. No problem. There was some sort of error that it made it so that way the drive stayed initialized, so I had to F-disk away all the Windows partitions, and it is completely sorted now. And I've been doing a little bit of gaming just in my off time, because, if you guys saw me on Steam, for those of you guys who have me, I played a little bit of Virtua Fighter 5 and some Lunacid just to test out my ROG Ally with Bazite. And honestly, so far the performance is significantly better than it was on like significantly better than it was on Windows. Like, I know people are like, oh no, the Windows improvement is a meme. Oh no, it's like, it's really not a meme. Like, I know occasionally people come over and be like, yeah, no, dude, it's totally a meme. You can trust me. Or whatever, but it's like, nah, dude. Like, I've used, like, Linux over the years. Like, I can say whether or not something is a meme, and, like, honestly, I don't get why they say that the Linux improvements are a meme. Like, maybe I'm just kind of looking too deep into things, but, like, man. Also, you guys like the Just Chatting layout I'm using? This is the podcast background preset, which, to me it looks alright. I got no real complaints. Like, I think it kind of works well with my model, because I already got the green hair and the just nice looking shirt. And there's the ears, but that's a whole different thing. So yeah. But yeah, no, like, if I hadn't realized by looking into the settings that I was down at 720p, I would not have realized that I was running, these games at 720p because, like, the screen on this, and I don't know if it's that way in Windows, but like, it makes things look good on Bazzite. Like, I've noticed, however, Bazzite handles upscaling is like vastly improved over the way Windows 11 handles it. Like, we're talking, like, genuinely, I was surprised. And like I said, the performance is a lot better. It's about like 10 to 15% in games, but like just that little bit of a percentage increase is really, really nice. Also, you guys get your Steam hardware survey results yet? Because they ended up giving me the Steam hardware survey today. Apparently, more people are using Windows 10 again, yeah, as well as like apparently I've got more RAM. Like the 64 gigs is becoming more popular, and CPU speeds are also, I guess they're going down now. Actually, funny enough, and like processors, like cores and whatnot, like those counts are going down in terms of popularity. Hell, even my graphics card, the 6700 XT, went down in popularity, as well as like 12 gigs of VRAM actually went down as well. But then, like 4K, surprisingly, is going up a lot in like primary display resolution. So apparently, a lot more people are doing 4K now, which is interesting. And then, like currently, my multi-monitor desktop resolution is 3840 by 1080, and because I got like, or no, actually no, it's 3840 by 1440 actually, which has gone down. But like for me at least, it's fine because like I don't know. I thought it was interesting though. There was only like a 0.24% decrease. But like apparently English has really jumped up in terms of Steam usage again. So like we're up to 12.71%. Then free hard drive space, apparently what I've got's like 4.50% higher. But my total hard drive space is apparently lower than the average now. And then apparently the Quest 2 has dropped by 0.85% in like popularity. And I don't know, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Like it's interesting to see just like how much things have or haven't gone down, but apparently having more than 64 gigs of RAM is starting to increase in popularity. Like apparently so has less than 4 gigs of RAM like gone up. I'm genuinely surprised. Like I know people are trying to stretch out their things as far as they possibly can, but like why? Just for lack of better words, why? Like I get wanting to torture test apps to see how well they can run in unfavorable conditions, but it's always interesting to me to see like the hardware thing. Yeah, no problem. I'll hop in. Just gotta adjust audio settings real quick. Bonjour, man. Let me just fix the audio so they can hear you real quick. Oh yeah. All right. Say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ah, there we go. It's working now.
There we go. Yeah, right now I'm watching this weird commercial for some Cloudflex thing. I don't know.
Cloudflex?
Oh, it's for CoverGirl thing.
Cover Girl. Man, I haven't heard that in friggin' years. You remember all the cosmetic commercials? Like easy breezy, beautiful
Oh,
Cover Girl.
mm-hmm.
Man, that's
So many it'd be like hair pulling out of my face.
for real. Yeah, hell, remember Maybelline, like with its maybe it's Maybelline and all that? Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Oh,
I'm listening.
I had a couple of suggestions maybe further down the road for cooperative games.
You have my interest.
So one of them is maybe Astronaut Ear. Kind of a cutesy cooperative game where you're on an island trying to collect resources after a spaceship crash.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Demio. There are two versions of it, but if you buy one, you get the other one for free. One is VR, one is just standard tabletop.
That sounds familiar. Hold on.
It's a tabletop turn-based D&D game, essentially a dungeon diver where it's turn-based.
I apparently, surprisingly enough, don't have Demio.
It's pretty fun. You like I said, you can play it in VR, but if you buy the VR edition, you get the PC version for free,
Interesting.
where you just play it on the screen, and it's cross compatibility with both VR and non-VR.
I see. What other games do you think would be interesting? I'm just adding these to the wish
Uh,
list.
I don't know if you have any of the EDF games.
I do not, in fact, have any of the EDF games.
Mm-hmm. They're fun to play. What else?
I just added 4.1 to my wish list.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a really good version of it. Well, you got Void Crew just the other day, but that's only up to 4 players.
I mean, shit, all else fails,
That
we can, like, couch. I say couch co-op, but, like, do that one every now and again, dude.
yeah, there's a couple games here and there that are pretty fun. Uh, but yeah, those are a couple of the suggestions that some of the other guys could play. All of us could play.
Which group? The one with Supervillain or the one I just roped you into?
Both.
Fair enough.
Yeah, whoever's down to play, pretty much.
I'm still
Oh.
surprised that I got, like, kind of foisted membership, the leadership with that. Like, that genuinely surprised me. Now,
Oh, there's one more. I don't know if anyone's ever done it or played it. No, you've played it.
what one's that?
Content warning.
Oh yeah, that game's like I played that like once or twice, and that was pretty fun. It's
That's
basically
just
just
random chaos.
yeah, exactly. Like it's fun as hell.
hmm So those are a couple of ones I thought maybe we could do in the
Yeah.
future.
But, yeah, no, I got given control of that group, right? So like first thing I did was which I did catch a little bit of hell from the dude I did it to, but like I removed one dude who'd been, inactive in there for quite a while. Because it was like,
I gotcha.
like, dude, you've not even been talking in there for months. Now that I got control, I hate to
You're
do
gonna.
this, but like, nah, dude, you ain't getting like you're not staying in if you're not even gonna pop in and say hi every now and again. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you gotta participate, and you can't get mad if we're like, all right, I gotta make some room.
Like I kind of felt bad to do it, but at the same time, it was like, dude, And then, he's like, "Why was I removed from the group?" I said, "Yeah, you haven't been active in a while." And then, hold on, let me actually like pull up the message on my phone because it was an interesting one. It said, "Next time, actually try DMing someone before booting them. It's all right.
We
I get it. Most people don't have it to use words and would rather avoid the situation. Bad for business and all. But it's like, dude, I almost told him." Like, look, you're gonna give me that spiel when your group fucking froze me out a while ago and, like, basically just ostracized me to the point where it's like, what's the point of even being in this group if, like, I'm only in name only? And you're gonna come at me with that? Fuck off. Like, that's what I wanted to say, but I said, alright, fair enough, you got it. Because, like, come the fuck on, Like maybe I'm taking that a little bit harshly and kind of just seeing some passive aggressive bullshit in it, but it's like, come on. I just, man, like I figured, just boot him out quietly because I would have figured the dude would have just understood. But then like because first thing you ask again, why'd you remove from the group? Which okay, yeah, but and I told him like I said, I was like where you weren't active, you end up getting removed. And it said there was a bit of cleanup getting done. And then it led to that
yeah.
little thing. It's like, okay. I just, man, like what I wanted to say was that little spiel, but I was like, yeah, all right, fair enough, you got it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I like.
like, what the hell was I supposed to do at that point? Like,
I mean, so was he just saying that he was essentially lurking the whole time?
I guess that's what I was supposed to gather from it. I don't really know what to say still about that.
Can't help if you're not there, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, you were basically a non-entity, just like
You
I
didn't
was.
exist.
Yeah, just like I was for the group you had invited me to, but not because I wanted to be a non-entity, but because you guys froze me out. It's like, it takes two to tango. You could have done the bare minimum of lurking and hanging out, or at least just being like, hey, hi. Like, sure, he was like the only time I ever saw him at all active in the last few months was when someone pinged him exactly once. And that was it. Other than that, he'd been, like I said, a non-entity for a while. It's like, dude, nah, dude. If like this is a collaboration group, if you're not even gonna collaborate or even like pop in, bye. you know? Like
Yeah.
like
So did you bring him back or?
no, I didn't bring him back at all. Especially not after that little kind of passive aggressive thing. I was like, dude, no.
Well, yeah, it's like, oh, you want to be like that? Screw you. Bye.
It was more of a, yeah, all right, fair enough. See you never. Have a nice life. It's like, look, I got enough of that passive aggressive shit from my ex, and I got enough of that passive aggressive shit from folks I thought were friends over the years. I'm not playing that fucking game anymore. If they have a problem with that, they
Mm-mm.
probably should have thought of that before they started playing the passive aggressive game. Been there, done that, got a little bit jaded because of it. I ain't playing part of that shit no more.
Mm-mm. Well, I guess you don't really have to worry about him anymore, huh?
Oh, I assume it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass some way, somehow. Always, somehow does. Like, I'm just, like, I'm so freaking jaded at this point because of shit like this. It's like, yeah, alright, cool. I was gonna bite me in the ass today. Which may not be the best way to look at it, but I mean, come on, you know?
Yeah. Well, you can't please everyone.
Hell
So,
no. I've stopped trying to please everyone. If they hate me for that, well, shit. Door's
oh
right over there.
well.
Don't let it hit you on the way out. Or,
Mm.
or I suppose to pretend I'm a Southern mom. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Yeah. Yeah, they always have the best lines, country folk.
Oh yeah,
It's like, bless your heart.
yeah. That's probably one of my favorite ones. I don't actually get to use that one as often as I'd like to.
I have plenty of opportunities to saying it, but the problem is, I'm completely surrounded by country folk.
So they'd already caught and right
And
onto your bullshit as soon as you said it. Yup.
the moment I say something like that, I'd catch hands. So, uh,
Oh yeah.
le- less words tend to solve problems rather than more words. I've learned that a hard way a few times.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, how are you doing?
I mean, I've been basically alright. I mean, shit. I mean, at the end of the day, like, sure, there's this whole kind of shit show going on, but like, I think things have been pretty productive. And granted, we
Yeah.
found the check engine light just happened to pop up on the car that we just got, a few months ago. Well, I say a few months ago, but like back in October/November. So that's been fun. Doesn't seem like anything's wrong, but it's still gonna be going in for the check-in, assuming that weather doesn't get bad on Friday. So we'll have answers then. But I'm just hoping it's a dummy light because we just got the damn thing. It's it's got like pretty low mileage at this point. Please, I don't need more bullshit on top of all the other bullshit, man. We're already gonna be at like 200 because of this. Just for the diagnostic.
Mm-hmm. My truck's about time for it to be inspected in full, and I'm like, oh, goody.
Oh,
And
that's
on
always
top of
fun.
that, I've got to get it inspected, and then the license plate is about to expire in May, so I'm just like, ah.
We got to get
Double
ours.
trouble.
We got to get ourselves a new plate too. Our main's forcing us all to switch over to new plates. Like things like a pine tree plate or some crap
Uh,
like that.
fun.
Yep, the old chickadee plates don't mean shit now. We only just got these plates, but like, nope, we're forcing everyone to switch over to the brand spanking new plate. Even though we had voted
Because
against all those changes, but we got Mills in charge, so it doesn't matter what we vote. She's gonna go one way anyways and embezzle shit.
mm-hmm. Because screw you,
Yeah,
essentially.
basically. But all I'm gonna say is I did not vote her ass the second time. When it was her against LePage, I voted LePage, and I did not like him when he was in power, but he was better than what we had.
What do you do, right?
Mm-hmm. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Uh, Everything hurts.
Yep.
I'm ready for Friday with a passion right now.
I am ready for just hopefully, I don't even know, at this point, like an end to all the bullshit at this point. Oh, speaking
Oh,
of
you know it.
bullshit, did you see the Nintendo Switch thing they were all showing?
I think I read about it in chat. One of those side chats that we have.
No,
Me and
no,
a couple of the other guys.
they had the direct today.
Well, no. I'm talking about we had like a me and a couple of guys. KJ was mentioning that, or Cam was mentioning that how it isn't going to be you have like your own little discs. It's going to be a what do you call it? You get a code essentially, and you download it to your device.
Yeah, basically the cartridges are just like glorified license keys, and only
Yeah, essentially
some
what
of
they did with
yours.
Fallout 76.
Yes, but also only some of your original Nintendo Switch library, if you got physical, is actually playable, which I saw and thought was like pretty sketchy. And that's
So essentially, they're intentionally trying to piss everyone
yeah,
off.
basically it's like the Xbox One all over again, but significantly more greedy considering Nintendo's going to be selling their games for $80 a piece. And that's on top of their console already being $450 before tax, amongst the many other issues, including the fact that if the specs that they were showing, like last year, were right, you are paying $450 for a console that would just barely run Cyberpunk at low settings at 30 FPS. And they're saying you're going to be able to push friggin' 1440p in monitor mode. Oh, and by the way, they downgraded back to an LCD screen for this. And that's on top of the fact, suppose you're getting Borderlands 4 and all these games, but like, with the specs they were showing last year, these are going to be extremely friggin' compromised ports, and they've got supposedly all these new features like sharing your game screen and whatnot with folks. Like, good lord. This, I don't even know what to think now.
I want to say one day Nintendo is going to learn the hard way, but they just never seem to want to learn.
If they didn't learn during the Wii U, and all that shit, they ain't gonna learn.
Mm-mm. All you do is sit there and just watch them blow themselves up.
Yep. If there's one thing Shigeru Miyamoto is good at, it's snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Oh well.
Yep. Oh, speaking of, by the way, did you see all like how all the different tariffs and whatnot? Like, I'm not really gonna brush into politics too much, but you
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
you see some of the memes for that shit, dude.
There's memes for everything nowadays,
You see the
but
memes for
not.
the Vietnam specific tariff, dude.
Mm-mm.
I'll send it to you. There you
Oh
go.
God.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back here watching the fireworks go off, dude. That's all I'm here to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this all actually pans out in the end. A lot of people are already panicking. Oh no, everything's going to shit. It's all going to oh no, ah.
Uh, has anyone been paying attention to what's happened the past several years?
No, I know, but like the stock market's all crashing and whatnot, and shit's like going down quite a few places.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, people are
It's
seeing that. It's probably
all it is Tuesday to me.
yeah, exactly, just another friggin' day. Oh no, we're going into a depression, bitch. Have you seen what we've been living in for the past 5 years? Yeah,
Some
sure.
people don't want to listen.
Yeah, like yeah, no shit. Things are gonna get worse. Everything gets worse before it gets better. And even if it doesn't get better, I mean, shit. Not like it's any different from the last administration, or the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. I don't even know what
Yeah,
to think anymore.
like I said, I'm just here to sit back and watch the fireworks go off. That's all I'm here to do.
Yep, they are
And
certainly.
try and find some humor in the madness.
That's fair. If you ain't laughing, you're crying, right? Yeah. Ah, boy. Yeah. It's interesting to say the least. I don't even
That's what
think.
I have the pipe for.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm usually high on life at this point, because, like, honestly, people's reactions are far more amusing when they realize that this is all completely unfiltered, unchemically assisted bullshit. You know what I mean, dude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just laying back and oh shit, I was supposed to start my stream a second ago. Whoopsies. Here you go, get me in trouble here.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get you in trouble. I don't control your computer, man.
uh, alright. Oh, here, how about we do this? Hang on.
Do you want to share chat? Is that what's going on, man?
Hmm?
Did you want to share chat? Because that's apparently the only thing that actually properly works from that thing.
Sure.
Alright, I'll knock
That
on your
way.
stream real quick.
Alright.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Because what I did was I popped out your stream chat and just opened it beside mine.
No problem, I just clicked knock. Alright, let me check.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, you don't even have to, like, hold on. Like, all you gotta do is just click the one that, like, says share chat. Hold on, that's one of these buttons.
Hang on 1 second.
Oh, yeah, no problem, sorry.
Well, I have it opened. I don't have it opened on. I have to
Oh, yeah,
reopen.
I forgot.
Yeah, I got instead of Opera, I got to open. I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna open Chrome because I use Opera, not Chrome, and they haven't optimized it for Chrome.
Gotta love Twitch and all its horse
Mm-hmm.
shit.
And let's decomplicate everything, because Yep. And I was just overlapping. All right. Try it again.
Yep, give me a second, I'll knock right on. Hold on, let me just close out this pop-out window. It ain't giving me the option to knock. Hold on. Yes, cancel request. Knock again. Hold on. There we go.
Here we go.
Now let me just mute my mic here, and then I'll click start sharing chat.
All right, let's see if it just doesn't blow up everything.
Oh, you might want to mute your mic on here, by the way, because it just opened up your mic for this. Yeah, there
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
And we'll just use Discord.
Yeah, because that's so much easier, because at least Discord is competent, unlike this crap.
Yep.
Like, you'd think if Twitch was gonna release a feature like this, they'd have at least done the bare minimum of QA.
Well, we're...
Yeah, I know, we're in the era of shitification.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, now I can get back to it. I also shared what I'm doing on Discord as well.
No problem.
video wise.
I'll click watch.
Oh, you can see me just. I need to blow off some steam, and unfortunately, Clan Wolf happens to be the ire of my. Uh, happens to be the target of my wrath right now.
Oh, I'm sure they'll learn.
Unfortunate. I mean, it's just business.
Ain't it just, huh?
And for some reason, my audio's cut out.
Maybe stop sharing the stream because I can just watch the thing from Google Chrome, dude, and that might fix your audio possibly.
All right.
Like, yeah.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Discord is a real pain in the ass sometimes.
What you doing, Monty? Yeah, I got my little boop noodle over here, moving around in her cage.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sounds adorable.
She's a ball python.
You have a ball python.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, she's a little sweetie.
Sounds like it. I mean, right now
Okay.
within arm's range, I've got a guinea pig.
Definitely wouldn't be compatible, these two.
Yeah, I believe you might just happen to be right.
What you doing, Boop? Ooh.
Oh lordy, what are you oohing?
Salvage.
Ah, nice.
Alright, so we got... Our primary objective is to kill this guy. But he's got some reinforcements behind us. A couple of tanks. Or a tank, artillery piece. And a decent mech. And then an ambush squad back here.
I take you're gonna send him directly to hell?
Oh, absolutely. That's what we do here.
Fair enough.
So who's up first? Ooh, the Timberwolf. Nope. Oh, I gotcha. Mm-hmm. So some of the enemy, there are several different methods of combat in this game. There are the mechs, which are obviously these guys.
Oh, well, I should probably
The ones-
actually show the stream just that way chat can kind of see. Hold on. Yeah, this is what Matt's doing, guys. He is playing
Battletech. Alright, so there are 3 different methods of combat in this game. There are the mechs, the giant walker doom thingies.
Mm-hmm.
There are tanks, or artillery pieces. Tanks, artillery pieces, VTOLs, etc. And then there's battle armor. And the battle armor can hide and jump on enemy or ally and enemy mechs alike. If they're on ally mechs, they travel a lot faster. If they're on enemy mechs, they can just start tearing them to shreds without getting shot at.
I see.
But as you can imagine, being in battle armor means you are absolutely exposed to whatever happens to be aiming at you at any given time.
Understood. Stay away from the spitballs.
Yeah. Well, don't be off any armor, whether it's ally or not.
Fair enough.
Not really taking damn... What the hell was that? Alright, reserve. Hold. Yeah, turn-based game. Takes a little time for anything to get done.
Well, speaking of turn-based, I just rewatched a little indie thing you sent me.
Which one was it?
That video you sent me, the what was it, Dreamhaven or something like that? Yeah, Dreamhaven.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Dreamhaven group.
I gotta say, I don't really have big hopes for that one.
Really?
No. Like, stuff looks way too polished. Look, what kind of has that kind of mobile aesthetic. Like, maybe the one where they go onto ships might have a chance,
Yeah,
But like the rest, I kind of see winding up kind of DOA. Like if you've
like that
seen,
Big Mech one.
no, I mean like your standard mobile game, just a whole sea of them at this point. Like they could just
Yeah,
remind me too much like of early mobile games for like the iPad back in the day.
I got you. Yeah, that's fair.
Like, and even that like one where they can go onto ships and whatnot. That one I feel like is gonna fizzle out pretty quick, which is a shame because like there is very clear potential there, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the way I see it, it's like I know that mech one has been in development for a while now, and I know they haven't. I'm pretty sure they haven't released it because they've been polishing it and working it. But you may be right on that. Oh, there's another mech hiding back there.
Like that mech one, I'm kind of holding out hope for, but I don't know. It seems like every
But you're not
time,
going to hold your breath.
seems like every time they try to put out something really good, like it ends up crashing and burning quickly.
That is the life of those type of games, isn't it?
No, unfortunately.
Right. Jump up high and say, eh. What? How close can you get by running? Not that close. So all this is based on movement, like that EVA, where it's 5 or 6 or less. That's essentially evasion.
I see.
The higher it is, the less likely the enemy is to hit you, but depending on how you maneuver, also increases or decreases your accuracy with your weaponry. So the trick is shoot the enemy, don't get shot. Be
Makes
so
sense.
maneuverable they can't hit you. Blast them.
Sort of like that
And,
one Keemstar meme, huh? Fast football.
mmm, right. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Hmm. Oh, they're bringing out the big toys. Generally, mechs can go from as low as or 20 tons all the way to 150 tons. But 150 is like a very rare mech.
I see.
So they're bringing out all the big toys.
They are really determined to try to keep you away, huh?
They're determined to kill me and keep me from killing this guy. This is my primary target. I kill him, I win.
Ah, makes sense.
But I'm going for killing all these guys because I can steal all the parts from their mechs.
I
And that's
see.
what I really want. Because parts equals money.
Don't adjust.
And light them up. Yeah, that's another disadvantage for mechs or the battle armor. If you're sitting on a enemy mech, and your enemy, or like what's happening with him, I'm shooting him with my mechs, and instead of damaging the mechs, I'm blowing up the battle armor on them. So they're getting screwed over because their ally's not fast enough.
I see.
Oh. So have you thought about what you want to do for this Friday?
I know you said you wanted to talk about indie games, didn't you? Or did I misremember?
Well, it's like there are several topics we could talk about.
You name them, and I'm, like I said, more than willing to talk about them.
Okay. Well, yeah, we got options at least,
Oh yeah.
and there's a lot of topics. Like, could we technically get in trouble by talking about a kick streamer?
Uh,
And I
only
think
one
you
way to
know which one
find
I
out.
mean, because I think you know exactly who I'm thinking about talking about.
Oh yeah, everyone's favorite
Like,
jackass.
well, what's funny is it's getting even worse and worse for him. Like, he has royally screwed himself. The split shot, 2, 3, 4. No, 3 for him and
There's been a lot of
everything else.
like nuisance streamers though in Korea lately. Like there's another one um with a name who assaulted a Korean on stream.
You know, if we lose the ability to go to all these countries because of these jagoffs, when they get back in the States, they are not going to be safe.
Oh hell no.
I do not see them surviving whatever, not mentioning any death threats or anything, heaven forbid.
Mm-hmm.
But they're certainly not digging themselves out of the hole they currently have embedded themselves in.
Speaking of streamers in a whole, apparently Vitaly, whoever the hell that is.
Vitaly?
Vitaly, Vitaly.
I'd have to look him up.
But he got arrested in the Philippines for apparently also nuisance streaming related crimes.
I hope Somalia's the first.
We'll find out, I
I wish
suppose.
he'd be the first and the last, but that's kind of a pipe dream at this point.
Yuck, don't remind me.
Because, like, I don't know what in the world more you would need to be convinced that it's a bad idea to do this in a foreign nation.
I blame Ice Poseidon and his ilk, honestly. Because, like, they started this whole trend of IRL nuisance streamer with, like, loud redeems and shit. And then everyone started copying and it all just went to shit. Hell, there was one dude who was even arrested in, like, New York for, like, bomb threats and some bullshit who was connected to Ice Poseidon for being a nuisance. Like, I might be slightly misremembering that, but, like he didn't make the threat, but, like, one of the loud redeems that he had, happened to be like like a bomb timer, like a bomb will activate in 3, 2, and like was even climbing like a bridge and everything. Like all this shit can be traced back to Ice
Bury streamers
Poseidon.
like them under the prison essentially at this point.
Exactly. Like this can genuinely
No one here wants them. Toss them.
exactly. But like unfortunately, as long as they have an audience, we're gonna keep seeing this crap get worse and worse and worse because no one punished Ice Poseidon and all them back in the day, and like nipped that shit in the bud before it could fester.
That's why if heaven forbid I ever get kicked off Twitch, you will never catch my ass on Kick. There's just too much of the stupid behavior to work with.
Even like had it not been for the nuisance behavior, just like some of the people that it's affiliated with, like Aiden Ross and all them, are enough for me to
Yeah,
consider it radioactive, and that's why I never streamed past like a month on there.
I haven't even set up an account over there. Like when
I
it first popped out, I looked at making an account, and then by that time I was already on Twitch.
That's
Oh
fair.
no, you don't. You ain't going nowhere, sucker.
Like I said, I used it for about a month back when it was in beta, and it was so poorly managed that it was like
Ooh, did I get a
no,
follow, or
that was
was
me.
that you or me?
That was me who got a follow.
Okay.
Like I said, it had so many issues back in the day that it was like, nah, this ain't worth it. Cause like, sure, you could, stream on it, but like the codecs needed a lot of help. Like you couldn't even do hardware encoding at the time. And like again, half the course of the time, it just did not work. So it was like, yeah, I'm good.
And they're bringing out all the big boys in this era. Sheesh.
I see that, dude. Good lord.
Got 5 summoners, but each of them are like different models. No, you got 2 Ds. What the hell's like? Hmm? Okay. Okay. Alright. Tag him, hun. How'd you miss the tag? It's like your best weapon. It's not even a weapon.
Well, talent, as they say. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Alright, what you can do, because I don't trust you not to get snagged up by anything rough. Let's see. Yeah, go over there and hit their boss. See if you can take him out. Hope that works. Hey, I get salvage. Sweet.
Very nice. Out of curiosity about this, HBFT and this announcer one, are these like brand new, like custom dudes in some of the mods you're running?
Yeah, he's a part of the one of the mod packs. I think he's a BattleTech streamer. I'm not 100% sure. I know Tex is, but I do not know about HBFT. I have to look him up.
I see. I've got like
Like,
no frame of reference for this at all, because like you were the first person I ever saw streaming BattleTech. Didn't even know this existed before you started streaming it.
yeah, it's there's a lot. I know a little bit about BattleTech, but a lot of the information I get comes primarily from shit. And that's what I was talking about, the battle armor hooking onto people. Yeah, see?
Ah, yep.
And now he's open season to everyone else in range.
That is unfortunate.
Quite so. Meaning all these guys now can shoot him without penalty.
Well,
So I've got to eliminate them really quickly.
Good luck.
Luck is not a factor, but we will make it work.
Good RNG.
Well, yeah, no,
buddy.
you're 100% right. Luck is a factor. What the fuck am I saying?
Oh, you know.
You can tell how I'm doing tonight.
Oh yeah, about as good as I'm
Work.
doing.
Yeah, work kind of burned me today,
That's fair.
but I can't go into details. Needless to say, some of the people there who I help,
Mm-hmm.
are being rather persnickety.
That sucks, man.
Don't appreciate it, but it is what it is.
Ain't it just?
All right, line them up. Take a nap.
Got any interesting plans for this weekend other than the podcast?
For the weekend? Not really, actually. I'm definitely going to be, because once the weekend hits, that's when the vacation starts. I'm going to be doing some heavy, heavy sleeping to recoup.
I don't blame you, dude. Now that like the person who'd been buying pellets off us just finally cleared us out, we're gonna start either this weekend or possibly coming up in the week, getting wood moved from the trailer down onto the shed and into the porch as well. So it's gonna be a very, very just painful but worth it in the end task.
Yeah. Oh.
Because, like,
Wait,
the
pellets? You guys self-feed?
No, wood pellets. We'd had, like, an excess. Cause,
Oh.
like, when our pellet stove died, we had to get rid of them. So, what we did was, yeah, we ended up just selling them out.
I hear pellets. I'm thinking, you guys do chicken feed? What the hell?
Nah, if we did shit happens, dude. BattleTech. I should probably throw
It
that in your
is what it
stream.
is.
So yeah, just where I am showing your stream chat. I suppose I gotta throw on the BattleTech thing, which is
Ooh.
an interesting thing, but also, damn, bro. Good lord.
Yeah.
I,
I like missiles. They're fun.
yeah, you know.
And Grandpa is fun because he starts firing and you're like, okay, are you done yet? No? Okay, when you, oh. It just keeps going on and on. Like, let's take the Summoner D, for example. You see all these right here?
Yeah.
And each of those fire 5 missiles each.
Good
So,
lord.
fire.
That is a lot. Sir, enemies in that direction. Understood. Removing direction.
100%. It's like, Commander, I don't like that direction. So, Gramps just shot 90 missiles in that direction. Because I just don't like those guys at all.
Understandable. Good lord, dude. Did you even, like, actually harm him?
It hurt him a little bit, but he had some anti-missile systems.
Ah.
That hurt him a bit more. Or yet. Okay. I need those things identified. Where are you at, Flint? Oh, you're all the way over there. Never mind.
Also, damn, dude. I just saw someone, like, put out a meme. You know, that intelligence curve one. On one end, I have 19 browsers open, on both of them. Then in the middle, no,
Mhm.
you can't just waste all your RAM like that. And I'm just looking, like, dude, like, do you guys not have memory save or any of that stuff enabled? I got like 30 some odd tabs on Chrome.
I like to keep at most 8,
Ah, that's fair. Like, what I do
but
is,
that's because I also play internet-heavy games and or intensive games like this. This
makes
game is almost 100 gigs at this point.
good
Just the
lord.
game. Yeah. Well, the base game is like 30 gig or 35 gig, and then the mods are an additional 50.
Ah, makes sense. That's
So yeah, no,
that's a
the
lot.
base game is not that intensive, but everything else that comes with it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah, that's a way of putting it.
it's a big guy. It's a big guy. Let's see. You
Well,
think you can redirect Red's face?
I
We'll
put
find
most
out.
of my tabs into tab groups.
Okay.
Like, what I do is, like, I have, like, one specific set for Twitch and streaming. So, like, if I need to update my
Yeah.
thing, go ban someone if for whatever reason my chat's not on Streamlabs ain't working, I can just go hop into there real quick. Or if, like, I need to write into someone, I can just go in quickly, find someone to write, and just do it like that. And then I have another tab for, like, if I got to go keep up on, like, a news topic or whatever, I can just pull her up and then just go into that specific group. Like, that's where half, three-quarters of my tabs are, just right between those two.
Okay.
And I got, like, one or two for, like, my business email and that kind of shit, but other than that, that's it.
So wait, since I joined your chat, does that mean I get to mod in if like I have
Basically, where you're in
a
your
problem
chat,
chatter?
like, I think it would affect your chat, but
Okay.
I'm not entirely certain how that works. I
I think
know,
I made you a chat mod though, didn't I?
yeah, so I could just pull yours up on my phone.
Yep.
I know,
Oh,
like, if
that's
someone
because
like caused any bullshit on my stream, like free viewers or any that, I think Sari will catch them, like, for both of us, where we're sharing.
alrighty. Yeah. Like almost every stream, I want to say, uh, one out of every 5 streams. I know one out of every 5 streams I do. There's at least one bot that I've got to delete and ban.
Oh, I get those every stream. Like, it is like clockwork. Like, Sari bans that shit immediately. But, like, oh man, like, how many times are we gonna have to deal with this thing or that thing because Twitch would rather just ignore the
Hmm.
festering problems.
Yeah.
Also, going back to that wood topic real quick, like we
Hmm.
ordered, 16-inch cut, 12 to 16 cut wood, and I'm not even
Yeah.
kidding here when I say most of the wood was like 21 or longer.
Uh,
Which it if we angle it, it will fit in the stove. But like, dude, you order one thing and you get something else. It's annoying. At least they gave
yeah.
us the
I,
mix of birch and oak. But like, oh man.
yeah. It can get pretty infuriating, I'm sure,
Yeah.
because you wanted something specific and they didn't even try. It seems like they didn't even try to provide it.
Oh hell no, they didn't even try. And hell, the wood under the tarp, which was from a separate batch from when I was living in the camper.
Hmm.
Like, they didn't like that shit was supposed to be fresh wood cut down to like 12 inches. Well, I say fresh wood, not even fresh wood, sorry. Like, already pre-done and seasoned camp wood.
Yeah.
And like again, 12 inches. And instead we got stuff, some of which was like 23 or so. And that shit was green as hell. And it was like, okay, damn, at least I have this, creosote remover shit that I can throw in like every other fire, but it's like, oh, I hate having to do that. You know what I mean? Like don't
It's
really yeah.
extra steps in what you're doing.
Yeah, like what is the point of like ordering something if they're not even gonna get you what they what you ordered? Like sure you're
There
getting
you go,
longer
you little
pieces of
shits.
wood, like multiple cords, but like some of that shit I have to go back and cut on my own.
I can imagine how annoying that can be.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are they? Oh, they're all dead? Wait, but they're still on the map. I don't get it. Anyways, I want him dead.
Screw that guy
Oh,
specifically.
oh, now he blows up.
Took him long enough.
Okay. Yeah, I know. But, so, I haven't even smoked. Why am I blanking right now so bad? I haven't even had anything yet.
It's that pre-vacation brain, dude.
Like, yeah, work has essentially baked me, so yeah, you're right.
Just gotta hold out till Friday, man. You got this.
I swear, I'm not losing my mind on purpose here.
Alright, calm down, Seamus.
Existence is pain.
Whew, buddy, I
I'm
relate to that
I'm
one.
going. Yeah, I'm going full on Mr. Meeseeks over here.
And I haven't seen Rick and Morty in years.
I watch it on and off, but it's just it's more of a time killer than something I actually enjoy watching.
That's fair.
I mostly watch anime anyway, so I'm just like, it's something to do.
That's fair. I just got followed by a very obvious bot pet account. They aren't even trying anymore on Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's another account blocked.
Nice mess, numbnuts.
I saw that dude. That was nasty.
Well, what makes it even hilarious is because he screwed up that badly. Like, you see this, like, cautionary symbol right here?
Yeah?
It means he lost all of his evasion,
Damn.
and he's wobbly. So if I shoot him once, he's gonna fall over, like,
Very nice.
and boom. Bap, 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 bap. See ya. Bap.
Problem solved, huh?
Ooh, he almost died right there from that fall.
Damn.
I didn't even do much. He almost lost his entire back from that. Who do I not like? Oh, there's a. I don't like you because you have more battle armor on you. I don't like you because your turn's coming up soon. So, you get to die.
Rather unfortunate.
I mean, here's the thing. It's all business here. I'm not blasting them and taking their salvage because, well, that would be a lie. I'm taking their stuff because they're the opponent. They're not my enemy, they're just my opponent.
They looked at me funny. They lose their shit. What can I say?
Hey, it's all good business, man. That's all I got to say about the matter.
Mm-hmm.
They just happen to be at the wrong place and facing the wrong enemy. Alright, Gramps, light him up.
Mods torsion his testiculars specifically.
Oh, he's almost gone.
Very nice.
Ugh. So the white bar is like their armor. The orange bar is their internal structure. So you can lose all your armor, but once you lose the structure, you're gone.
Ah, okay.
And you can see, like when it stops, there's different sections, different compartments. You got the front, like for tanks, you got the front, back, right, left, and then centerpiece, or the turret. You lose the CT, you lose everything. And, yeah, go give this guy a headache.
Yeah, he only needs one head. Who cares if it takes a little bit? Also,
Ooh.
any of you guys watching on my channel? Ad break coming up in 4 minutes.
But also here with the mechs,
Yeah.
you have a front and back CT. You lose the CT or the cockpit, you lose the mech.
Damn.
But with tanks, you can't modify them at all. They are what they are, and there's no changing them.
Okay.
Mechs, you can change. Or mechs are tanks and battle armor you can't change. Mechs are really the only thing you can modify and change around a little bit. But there are some tanks that you don't really have to worry about it too much. Move forward a little bit, and what is with your aim today, bud? They're not that maneuverable. Is it because the HVAC is just that inaccurate today? Alright, light him up. Bap! But yeah, that just punched right through his chest armor. I think it was, yeah, right in his shoulder.
Oh, that was a great jelly bean. Ew.
Wait, what jelly bean? Oh, what the hell?
Grape flavor. I hate artificial grape. I just really don't like grapes or apples in general, though.
It depends on the grape flavoring.
It's a lot of the time it's got that kind of kid's cough syrup flavor, and I dealt with enough of that shit as a kid. I can't stomach that as an adult.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. Yeah, so there's several ways you lose maneuverability. One, you jump and you miss, like this guy did. One, if you kick and miss, or this yellow bar gets filled all the way. Those are the three main ways you lose your maneuverability. But if you lose your bar all the way, then that makes you susceptible to collapsing.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
And he got jumped. Monty, what are you doing? You climbed on the branch and then just dropped.
Go figure.
Well, all I can suggest for you, my friend, is stop sucking. That's about it.
Can't relate. Headed over to Wiener Hut next minute from now.
Wiener Hut General?
Now with extra leather.
No! Ah, no!
Your face was worth it.
Ah. Top 10 images I did not need to have in my head at this time. Yeah. Ah. There's only so much that weed can get rid of, and that ain't it.
No matter how much green I consume, the nightmares still scream.
What are you doing? Ow, okay. You being a dick, okay. Yeah, he's about to fall if he doesn't get his turn soon. They're just being dicks for the sake of being dicks.
Dick.
Ow.
Good grief.
Screw you. Pull back and get out of there. Push on this guy and hit him hard. Force to your advantage. Shoulder him. There we go. Oh. Do you hate when you get one of those nose itches? It just like burns your nose.
Those are the worst.
Because you just go like, ah. Yeah, there's a face for you. Just clip that and just use that as like a profile pic. It's like, ah.
Unfortunately, I am nowhere near where I can hit a clip, or else I absolutely would have clipped that.
Oh, you were watching the stream the other night, right? When I was playing Helldivers?
Only partly. I was setting up Bazite on my ROG ally, so I couldn't really watch too much.
So we were playing, and there was a glitch when we got back from the base, or we got back on the ship, and what were we? I don't know. And for some reason, my rifle got as big as me.
Extra boom for Super Earth. Gotta have that super boom, right?
Right, but it was only in the hangar. But yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, we were able to get it clipped. It was just like, it's weird. I like it, but it's just weird.
Maybe it was an April Fool's thing?
No one else. It was just me.
Oh, okay.
It was just glitched. It was a glitch that happened twice that night.
Oh, very interesting.
I got forwarded, so I'll send it to you when I get a moment's break.
Roger that.
Push up on him. And give this linebacker a full face shot. You didn't get him in the face at all. Well, you got a little bit in the face, but you know, let's keep the kinkiness a little bit out. Right in the shoulder. There we go. Bet that felt good.
Oh, definitely, huh?
So there's like these are different abilities that each of your mech pilots can use.
Yeah.
Like Battlelord increases damage and also makes it accurate, but it also increases the heat that you produce with your weapons.
Interesting.
And I was about to say, if you didn't hit him with all that accuracy, I would have been mad.
Only mad?
Mm-hmm. Only a little bit mad.
Very
You gotta... Yeah, like, for example, depending on how you set up your characters, Precision Strike increases your accuracy, But depending on what, how's the best way to describe this? So there's an RPG element to it where you create your pilots down a skill tree.
Okay.
And depending on how you do it, like for example, when I use precise strike, I can't English tonight. I don't know what the fuck. When you precise strike an enemy with like how he's been trained, you can target specific parts, like how I did earlier. So I'll just precise strike this and fire.
Hell yeah, dude.
Boom. Down you go.
Precisely sent to hell.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why these mechs are being destroyed when I blow up their shoulders is because what's in their mech.
Okay.
In their mechs, there's regular engines, light engines, and for these guys, they have extra large engines, which makes it when you blow up their shoulders, you blow up their mechs because they got too big of an engine that they can't fit just in the chest. It fits in their shoulders as well.
Okay.
And without the engine, your mech is dead.
I see.
Oh.
Was that yours that just got hit like that?
No, that was theirs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was their pilot. That was all the damage on their pilot.
Was.
Yeah. I essentially hit the guy with a high yield explosive rocket and disintegrated the guy in his own cockpit.
Damn.
Yeah. Who we got? Oh, yeah, no.
You guys seen a whole bunch of Asian lady beetles around there?
Lady beetles?
Yeah, you know, they're the beetles that look
Oh,
like
ladybugs?
No, we're talking the actual Asian beetles that look like ladybugs, but bite.
No, I've never seen those ever.
Oh, those are around. Like, you'd be surprised, like, how many people think they're seeing ladybugs, but we're actually seeing the Asian beetles.
Well, I haven't gotten bit by one, so you may be right, but I couldn't tell you.
Like, there's an infestation all of a sudden, dude. Like, I've had to kill in the last, like, 5 days, probably about 6 or 7 a day. And I just had to kill one right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, like, they're just popping up out of nowhere. Guess we're getting closer to, fall weather rather than summer.
Well, the biggest bug problem we have around here is the Japanese beetles.
Which ones?
These particular Japanese beetles, they target all bushes and leaves and such. Like they're like a plague.
Are those the kind of red-looking bugs with the shiny green heads?
Well, they got a shiny green body and like it's almost like the little emeralds, essentially.
Yeah,
the color scheme on them.
Like kind of red wings, kind of look like leather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used to have those around.
We hate them with a passion around here.
Around, I'd like to say 2017. Like they just kind of disappeared around then.
Yeah, we hate them with a passion around here because they destroy all of our plants.
Yeah, that does suck.
Like, if you ever watch videos of them doing what? Okay, I mean, by all means, buddy. Just randomly bailed out of his mech, even though his mech was perfectly fine.
I've seen what you've done to my friends. Run!
Well, you know what the irony is? These guys are supposed to be like honor warriors. Imagine Klingons in this scenario.
Klingons would thrive.
They believe it's...
I said Klingons would thrive in this scenario.
Well, what's funny is, like, these guys are supposed to be like the honor warriors. I challenge you to a Bactal! Essentially.
I see.
They believe that if you flee in bat, you have to fight or die. There's no retreating.
Okay.
But it also makes them easy to trick because the people of the inner sphere who I work with have no such rules.
I see.
And we also of the Inner Sphere have no problems with dunking on these morons.
As one should.
But what makes them special is because these guys, while we've been slowly deteriorating our weaponry and our equipment from constant wars, these guys have been making their weapons like extremely superior to ours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So their mechs and their weaponry are better, but they are just easily fooled into doing stupid shit.
That's
Like we say,
interesting.
we want an honor duel. It's like, sure, yeah, just step right over on this big Acme X right here, and just stay there until I send the party confections over.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. So they come in and attack us like for honor and such, and we Looney Tunes their ass into defeat. What's interesting about the lore of this game, you actually have Toyota and Nissan in this game.
Well, yeah, I'm not
And
surprised.
they manufacture engines for these mechs.
I'm entirely unsurprised. Much like the 45 survived all the way to 40k as the stub gun. I say the 45, but like, the 1911. Of
Yeah.
course, Toyota and was going to survive to BattleTech.
Give this guy a headache. Oh, he almost killed him. Shot him right in the face. Yeah. So yeah, imagine you're sitting in a cockpit of one of these things and it's like you're getting hit with a tank shell at high velocity. Not a good day.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good day.
Right, him and him. And this should hopefully finish off the Golem battle armor. Yep. And then there's Grandpa here.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fire.
Oh yeah, let me actually give you a shout out real quick.
I won't say no to that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem, man.
Yay! Yeah, you did the smart thing and run.
As they should, as they should.
Alright? And this hopefully should finish you off. Just make sure you don't hit our friend in the back. Okay, good.
Very good.
Yeah. You're not a coward, but you're not smart either, so, you know.
Well, I'm sure the problem will solve itself soon enough.
Yep. And fire. Hey. Yeah, that didn't feel good, I'm sure. Unfortunately, I've got one ally that's, unless he moves out of the way.
Is dead?
Nope, instead he got closer to my ally, which means I can't use my main gun on my mech to... Oh! He bailed!
That's about right.
I mean, hey, did the smart thing.
Well, there's one more problem solved, I would say.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I say, oh, it's just slow to load.
Mm-hmm. Duncan, why is it you always bring your mechs up torn up, and you're supposed to be a scout mech.
He is Scout. Yeah.
Anyways,
Or the next mechanic, Bill.
uh, fortunately his mech is a light mech, so it's cheap enough to repair. But still, it's like, bruh, you got one of the fast. You have the fastest mech in my team, and you still get shot. How?
Well, you see, fast speed does not denote competence. Why do you think we got Grant Gustin's Flash lasting as long as it did?
That's true. Yeah, what do you do?
It's still a shame because that show started out good and then immediately fell off.
Yeah, that's how a lot of shows nowadays. There aren't too many good shows nowadays.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like, CW used to be great, but they invested all their cash into Supernatural, and well, everything
Mm-hmm.
else suffered. Hell, even the Supernatural suffered, so I mean, yeah.
I think the last show I actually enjoyed watching was Terminal List.
Think for me, it's Expedition Unknown, which is still airing, but I mean, that's basically just National Geographic the show with archaeology.
Mm.
So I mean,
Yeah.
of course I'd like that shit. Dudes goes all over the world to check out cool things, try to discover like possible lost cities, stuff like old artifacts, stuff like that. So I mean, like shit, it's a good time.
I mean, who wouldn't be excited by shit by that?
Exactly.
Let's see, is there anything I could do to improve your chances? I'm guessing I can't put stealth armor on you. Needs 4 slots. Which means I'd have to drop jump jets. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Alright, repair them and try not to get shot this time, Duncan. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, this is the customization aspect to it. So you have all these different mech bodies. Depending on the model mech, you have ballistic, laser, and support weapon hardpoints.
Okay.
You also have missile hardpoints. But then there's also these type of mechs called Omni mechs, which means you can stick any type of weapon in these slots and it will function just as well.
Ooh, very interesting.
And clan mechs are typically the only ones you're going to find in the Omni variant. You also have mechs like this guy called the Monster. It is the biggest mech in the game. It's 150 tons. It is slow, but it can hold really big weapons, and a lot of them. What else? Oh, you also have hero mechs. This one's called Santa's Sled. Because there's actually a Santa Claus in this universe as well. And I only got that mech because I kicked the shit out of Santa. Alright, and we won that war. So the reason why we kept going up against Clan Wolf over and over again is because we were a part of a small raid war. And they're going to pay us an extra bonus.
Nice.
So what do we get? It's alright. Now we're on to the next sector to see who we can pick a fight with. Ooh. Okay. And this is the best kind of fight because I get to pick which side I'm going to join. Oh, great.
What do you owe, Grayton?
So these are scenarios, like random scenarios that pop up, and you have to choose how to handle the situation. So for this one, it's called disturbing behavior. After
Okay.
receiving a message about a situation on the mess deck, you find yourself in the middle of a crisis. Irony stands on the wrong side of the counter, holding a terrified cook by the arm and snarling. Harmony approaches, raise a hand, you gotta let her go. She didn't mean anything. As you step over the fallen lunch tray, the cook gasps, Commander. Irony looks at you, still squeezing the cook's arm. You didn't hear her, Commander. You didn't see her face. It's like, now I gotta choose between talking Irony down, restraining Irony immediately, exercising zero tolerance, and with this one I can't do because Irony's is not a military officer, or was never part of the military. So yeah, talk her down. And then there's the consequences. So Irony's going to be out for 14 days.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the result of the scenario. And it can vary based on the person that you're talking to and their rapport with you. But yeah, so I lost one morale for the whole crew, and Irony is going to be out of action for 14 days, but most of that time is going to be me traveling anyway, so no great loss here.
Yep.
Yeah. Essentially, you run a mercenary crew and you got to make sure they don't kill each other. So, all fun.
Sounds it.
Alright, renew it. Ah. Ah. Excuse me, shit. On my leg. So, what you up to? Other than the chatting with everyone.
Just doom scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit, different day. Nothing ever changes.
I finally got a post that finally got a response on Twitter that's actually getting traction.
Which one was that?
So basically, someone posted a picture
Oh, the three
of.
Mikus one?
Hmm?
Was it the Hatsune Miku one?
Yep, the three Mikus.
Yeah, we got Irish Miku, Muppet Miku, and Furry Miku.
Mm-hmm.
And I see yours. That's honestly great, dude. I'm glad that's getting. Holy shit! It's a land whale.
Because I looked at them and I remembered the anime immediately. It was like, those three look familiar.
So they do.
Now the question is, am I going to be able to take a side?
We'll find
No,
out.
they both hate my guts too much. Damn it.
Very unfortunate.
Oh well. Oh shit! I forgot. All right, set course for that. Yes, immediately. I forgot. There's a mission back behind where I was at, where I was going to go and just raid a clanner base, essentially.
Nice. Also, kilogram pounds indeed. I think maybe a ton would be more accurate.
So you're just going through all my replies.
No, that's why I said, holy shit, it's a land whale, because I saw that immediately after I looked under.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been a bit of a smartass.
Yeah, I could tell. And that was someone hanging by a noose. Thanks, Twitter. I definitely wanted to see that. Something
Yeah,
never change.
that's the thing. You know, you're gonna find a lot of you'll find a lot of funny stuff maybe on Twitter, but there's still some really crappy shit going on there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, hello. Sandwich. Oh, yeah, Queen Bee. Fuck. Yeah, Queen Bee was in my, like, got like a 20-ton ATV vehicle that they scouted in. And they've been in essentially a coma for like almost 3 months now. Or
Good
2 months
lord.
in game.
That sucks.
Fuck's sake. So, yeah. Essentially, like, yeah, this is another event. It kind of sucks. A lot of the events are either based on what happens to the crew. Like, for
Okay.
example, what happened to Queen Bee here. Demoralized. I don't know why he named himself Queen Bee. Each of them named themselves, but I'm not here to judge. And essentially, he got himself blown up pretty badly. He survived. I thought he got killed in that fight too. That's how bad it was. But yeah, no, he's blaming himself. So yeah, and I'm gonna deliver him some entertainment, try and make him feel better.
Yep. Did it work? Yes, it
Yep,
did. Nice.
he's got high spirits and morale's back up by 1 point.
Very
But
nice.
here's the funny thing, right? So his morale is up for the next 30 days, but he's still stuck getting med pay for 28 days. So I'm like, you glad you're feeling better? Wait. Yeah. Well, yeah, because that fight, I think it wasn't last stream, but it was last week. We were hunting after a particular mech group. It was actually a similar mission to where we're going right now.
Oh, yeah?
And, yeah, we were hunting after a big mech with salvage. I sent him forward. And the, scout vehicle he has doesn't have any sort of anti-scanner protection. So they just pinged him a couple times with a sensor and lowered his evasion. And then they just blasted his little tank.
Damn.
So this little thing, the minion, was what he was driving. Has no armor, barely any health. But what's great about it is stupidly fast. Like, it can move across the map really quick.
I see.
But yeah, he got himself almost killed in that. Well, I should say I almost got him killed in that fight because I told him to go over there.
Shit happens.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't make me feel better about the situation, though.
Fair enough.
Yes, I know the dire wolf is under tonnage, but I've literally stuck everything I could in that thing. It doesn't want to fix up. Jeez. I'm gonna forward you something on Twitter.
Oh, lordy.
Ignore the person who said it, but it's a funny meme, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll go take a look in a second. Did you send it already?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Give me a second. I will, take a look. Okay.
Yeah, a couple of the memes are meh, but some of them are funny.
Ha! That first one's quite funny. The third one is very relatable. Yeah, of course, kind of funny. 5, again, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6 is depressing.
Mm-hmm.
7 is interesting. And sadly accurate.
Mm-hmm.
8, again, accurate.
Mm-hmm.
9, accurate. 10,
Yep.
accurate. 11. Uh, yep. Let's see. 12. Yep. Can't fucking wait.
I mean, I'm just sitting here, parked up here. Here's how I think about it. I'd rather them stay the fuck there, but if they want to come out here, I've got plenty of hiding spots for what's left of them.
Oh, yeah.
13. Yes. I would eat that. I was like, wait, is that a lobster tail? For breakfast?
Certainly one of the choices.
I mean, I don't know if I would have lobster tail for breakfast, but still. It looks good, though. Not gonna lie.
Fair enough.
Oh, we gotta destroy an enemy FOB. Okay. Word. So what you got? Oh. Loading in all the enemies. 90 ton. Can you reach? Yep, you can.
Oh, lordy.
Did you read number 14?
Oh, I already got off that. Yeah, I looked through all that.
Oh. Humor is it's a good thing to have around here, especially with everything going to hell in a handbasket nowadays.
Yep. Okay, speaking of, I'll send you one that's kind of interesting. Hold on a second.
All right.
It's a story from when Val Kilmer was still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's sad.
quite.
A long time ago, I was on audition for movie Doors. It was a calico.
Mhm.
And we were running behind, so they were spun the casting office sitting on the. Is there more to it?
No, that's story. I guess is it.
Yeah, because it just cuts off all of a sudden.
Oh, then I'll send you the whole copy pasted. Hold on.
Yeah, because it goes like we were running behind, so we were spilling out into the casting office, sitting on the porch, the lawn, and the driveway. Dot dot dot.
Yeah, so Twitter's having issues. No problem. There you go. I sent it on Discord.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh nope, that is not Discord.
Oh man, dude opened up Pornhub on stream. Can't believe him.
Yeah, I mean it was Facebook, so close enough.
Yeah, man, I don't even use Facebook because that shit's just yeah.
I use it for Marketplace. That is all I use that shit
I don't
for.
even use it for Marketplace anymore. I just use Messenger to occasionally keep up with family or whatever.
Right.
What's even on the local that? What the fuck? No, I think that's quite enough of that.
That's enough internet for the day. Thank you. Fuck off.
Not too inaccurate, but there were just some very questionable listings.
Do you ever open like you said, you don't open Facebook, but like whenever I open Facebook, I always get those like I get one of two things popping up on the timeline piece. Either it's something really gross or really pornographic. I'm like, thanks, I didn't want that.
I
I
don't
could
get
have.
that for the most part.
Yeah, I get too much of it in my opinion. I could do well without.
Fair enough.
Especially what they define as let's just say they definitely should have hit the salon for a little longer.
Yeah, well,
It's
you
like
know how that goes, unfortunately.
uh give them a few minutes, I'll be labeled as a sexist before you know it.
Yeah, fucking, like, I don't get why Facebook is full of that shit. Supposedly, like it's very against that. And supposedly they ban that shit every day. And
Oh, supposedly.
all I'm saying is I've seen more tits on Facebook than I have any other platform.
Even on X?
Oh yeah. Dude, I used to be one of the most prolific pornography retweeters. Yes, I have a very good frame of reference.
I, I will 100% take your word for that.
One of the dudes who I used to retweet from that time back in the day is a pigeon keeper, so I just occasionally talk, like, shop about
Mm-hmm.
pigeons with him now.
Yeah. Hmm.
Someone's calling a bird seed N-word seed on Marketplace.
Wait.
And when
I have several questions,
it's just
and I'm
black oil
afraid none of
bird
them.
seed, but they decided to label it N-word seed. And I don't mean N-word, but they actually put like two G's and an R. I don't get people.
I don't think we're meant to.
It's just black oil sunflower seed too to make it even worse. Like the hell's wrong with people, dude?
You can't fix stupid. You can beat it with a stick, but you cannot fix stupid, my friend.
I mean, I suppose
It
if
is
it
a
quiets down after being beat with a stick, it's technically fixed. Percussive maintenance and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
As the saying goes, welcome to the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything is on the internet, even stuff you didn't think you ever didn't want to know about.
Yep.
That is the internet.
Ain't it just?
If you never thought about it, we'll find it. And if you never wanted to think about it, too bad.
Yep.
It's like, I could have had so much less in my life.
I've learned way more about the properties, specifically the stretching parts of multiple human orifices than I ever wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
Forget.
As much as I love the internet, I think there's a lot of things that we could easily say it was a mistake to have for.
Oh yeah. Well, the worst part is it can all just about be traced back to the smartphone and how it opened up the internet for everyone.
Mm-hmm. I'm all for people speaking their mind, but some of y'all need to shut the fuck up.
Yup.
Some of y'all got a lot to say, and none of it's worth it.
Yeah, they do a lot of talking, but not a damn bit of speaking.
I see your mouth moving a lot, but I don't hear a lot of good shit coming out of it.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Mm-hmm. Bap. Bap. Bap.
Yeah, that's enough.
I bet that felt good.
Oh yeah, obviously they are just absolutely thanking you right now. You killed the cricks in their back, of course.
Yeah, that's what friends are for.
Oh yeah.
And now, for the rapid massage parlor. 90 missiles right behind.
What's that liquid dripping off of him? You sick bastard.
You know the old saying, business for pleasure, why not have fun with
Yeah,
both?
exactly. It's only a war crime the first, or it's not a war crime the first time.
Nope. And when dealing with civilians, it's never a war crime.
Yeah, exactly. It's just collateral damage, right?
Hey, man. Someone pays the bills, I do the job.
Yeah, exactly. I never declared war on them. It's not my war crime.
And someone's going to be feeling this. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That felt absolutely fantastic. All right, hit the road. So So my objective for this mission is to blow up three buildings here. Fortunately for them, I have a lot of resources to do so. I just need a visual of it.
Yeah. Good lord.
And they've got to run their vehicles all the way around here to this kill box here.
That's unfortunate.
All I gotta do is just line them up and light them up.
Yeah, problem solved itself then, right?
Well, pretty much. Once I get most of my guys to about here, and they come right here, I'll just start blasting them. And then I started blasting.
And I started blasting.
Oh, that's not good. Good thing you guys can't hit for shit. Oh, so the battle armor bailed from the mech because I was starting to ruin it. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's about right.
I mean, that's the smartest move you could make in the situation. Wait, what now? Things got only mildly more complicated, but I can live with that.
It looks like it froze. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, like I said, this game is big, so it... Oh no! Oh, you poor souls.
Yeah, problem solved itself quick enough. It's only
Like,
for their problem until the salvo
They,
is done.
they literally landed their entire backup force right in front of my main division, and all their backs are facing me.
Well, like I said, it'll only be their problem until the salvo.
Alright, ping them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was a good ping run. Basically, I've used the sensor probe to lock onto all the enemies. Now I've got them detected.
I see.
I can't hit them yet, but I can make some work out of you guys. Alright. Head up and let me get some visuals. Hi, Blood Asp. Bye, Blood Asp. You didn't need that mech anyways, right? Right now I can't tag any of these guys here because they have spawn protection. Next round, they're going to rip them up.
As one should.
Right now I'm going to jump you guys back over to here. Keep your evasion up. The moment that evasion... Well, the moment it's my turn again, I'm going to light you up. Yeah, pull down here and circle up and get up here and hit them from the side. I'll follow him down there. Get LOS. Alright, out of LOS. Can you hit? Wow. You can shoot through the mountain? Eh, we'll pull back here for right now.
Oh yeah, what do you have for dinner, by the way, Matt?
Air.
Fair enough.
I get home late, so I don't get a chance to have dinner. So I have like brunch and dinner.
That's fair.
It
I had.
is.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
You're saying it is what it is, huh?
Yep, pretty much.
I had some nice Walmart brand andouille sausage. They're market side ones. Got them from a
There you
neighbor.
go.
Like they were like those are really good. There's a little bit of spice to them, but damn, they're good.
Sounds pretty good.
Like I don't know how it like stacks up against like real andouille, where I've never been, over towards New Orleans or any of that, but it was good. No complaints.
Yeah, if you got no complaints with it, it should be good, right?
Exactly. Like I just threw the sausage itself on the bun. No additions on top. Like it stood out. Like it, unlike a lot of sausage which kind of needs help, though in my
Mm-hmm.
kind of price bracket, like this was really really good. Like there was such just so much flavor.
That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna be. My friend recently picked me up a rice strainer bowl,
Oh,
so hopefully tomorrow I'll be making myself some rice and having some steak along with it.
that sounds awesome, dude.
I'm. I want to stop talking about food right now because I'm hungry.
Fair
Because I'm
enough.
like, it's like, oh, that sounds good. Stop it. I can't eat right now because I. It's too late for because if I eat and the food's on my stomach while I'm sleeping, I'm just like, ugh.
That's always fun.
Yeah. All right, and let's see. Yeah. Oh, not in position yet. And out of range. Okay. Light them up. Yeah, so in the earlier parts of the game, you can get maybe uh, 3 to 4 battles per stream. But once you get like to where I'm at right now, you'll be lucky if you can get 2 battles in stream because they go on forever.
That is something.
Yeah, you know Braden, right? The guy who pops in my stream from time to time.
I very occasionally pop into his thing if he's live when I'm actually able to just sit down and check it out.
Yeah, his some fights that he has, he's had fights that have gone on for like 4.5 hours. Just the amount of battles
That
or the
doesn't
amount of mechs that are on the field.
that doesn't shock me.
Yeah, it's fun. You gotta be ready for the tedium of the AI trying to decide what it wants to do, though.
Yep. I see the timeline line is providing. I'll send this
Mm-hmm.
to you just so you can see just how much it's providing.
Hmm. The internet
Just
provides.
send it to you on Twitter.
Thank you.
Yep. Yup.
No, my paycheck.
As you can tell, Nintendo's just having a good one.
Uh,
We can't have a video game crash soon enough, dude.
mm-mm. Here's the problem, though, with like in terms of like Japan, the only other major one that they have is like Sony, and Sony's got a lot of other options too.
Sony is basically a non-entity at this point, though. Like they've got no
Hmm.
exclusives at all. Like they keep crashing and burning everything, even like with their other companies. The only thing they
Yeah.
possibly have a chance with at this point is some of their non like video game hardware. And even that's a crapshoot. I'd be surprised to see if like Sony even like holds up.
Big thing with like uh all their companies. Well, I heard Nintendo is doing like a live action Legend of Zelda, and everyone's already making fun of them for it
Oh yeah, that shit's gonna suck.
because everyone's like, "All right, so who are we gonna pick? We're gonna have like Tom Holland as Link, and what's her name? The girl that's in everything Tom Holland is in right now."
Zendaya.
Mm-hmm. It's like, can you guys please, for the love of God, be original for once?
Okay, let's not get too crazy here. If these guys were
I
original,
know I'm asking a lot, right?
yeah, like let's be real. If they were original, like we'd be hiring like classically trained folks again, or even like theater actors, not dumbass Yahoo who's been astroturfed to hell and back.
That's not to say that Tom Holland's a bad actor, because he's good at the roles he plays, most of the roles he plays, but it's just like, it's a washout, essentially. All you're doing is just doing the same thing over and over and over again. You're all insane at this point.
Indeed. But well, that's how it's all going. People will buy it, so they'll just keep on doing it.
Until they don't buy it, and then they're sitting there scratching their head like, what happened?
Uh-huh.
Like, you guys aren't learning anything at all from any of this.
If these folks actually learned, then things would be entirely different. But they don't, because they don't care to learn. They just, like, pander to the investor, and that's it. Not the audience, just the investor.
Mm-hmm. And they wonder why they're not making any more money.
Yep.
What was it, the Principal Skinner meme? It's like, am I out of touch? Am I
No.
really doing this wrong? It's like, no, it's the viewers who are the wrong.
You ain't kidding. Like, ugh, man.
It's like, you guys can't take a hint at this point?
One day, I'm sure they'll pretend to take a hint.
No. Like, they're not even trying, they won't even pretend to take a hint.
Also, you know how
They'll
you
just keep.
mentioned, oh, sorry, you first.
Yeah, no. I'm saying they're not even going to pretend at this point. They don't care. They don't care the fact that their companies are bleeding money and essentially ruining themselves.
Yep. Oh, by the way, you know how I mentioned Astroneer earlier?
Mm-hmm.
The developers have announced a spin-off game called Starseeker
Oh.
Astroneer Expeditions.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll send you the thing. The next tweet in the thread from this like has the link to their article.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Thought that was pretty cool.
All right, whose back end do I blow out today?
Why you blowing folks back out? Won't your wife get jealous?
I mean, might be into it.
Yeah, fair enough.
How'd you miss with the main gun on that, bro? You got one job to do. Fine, leave it to laser tag over here to fix a problem you made. Test him. Down you go. So how bad of a delay is it between my stream and what you're watching?
I'd say about like 10, 15 seconds.
Mm,
Like, not as bad as you'd think it would be.
okay. I didn't know whether it was getting annoying catching spoilers ahead of time.
Nah, I wouldn't call anything annoying. I mean, at the end of the day, like, people are still seeing it. They got your perspective, which is exactly the same as my perspective. Nothing's getting missed.
All right. That works for me. If it works for you.
Yeah, I mean, works as good as anything. Ah, I see it. Now that we've gotten past death, people are doing stupid shit again, which will probably lead to it. Thanks, Twitter.
Good
Yeah,
old X.
yeah, no kidding.
I think the algorithm has a harder time with me than most people because I don't really have a consistent thing that I watch
I don't
or
either.
read or anything.
Like, I'll retweet shit, but like, it's usually like all different accounts.
I was mostly trying to find all the shit posting stuff.
Yep. I'm trying to mostly get on to gaming news. The couple of buds I still talk with, and
Hmm.
like VTuber stuff. Like that's what I'm trying for. Not that I'm very successful.
All you can do is do your best.
Uh-huh.
Timberwolf v. Timberwolf, and you're already smoking there, bud.
Ad break come up in 4 minutes.
Roger that.
Man, I hope I sleep tonight.
Been having a hard time?
Yeah, no, even like taking sleep medication, and I'm lucky to get a full REM cycle uninterrupted.
Mm. Sorry to hear that, bud.
I'm used to it. It's been like that since I was a little kid. Like it's gotten worse, obviously, but like it was so much worse when I was a kid. But like it's weird. Like it was bad, then it got better, then it got bad again.
Mm.
Oh yeah, one of my friends was tweeting like, "Oh yeah, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, for April Fools." You know what game the dude was actually playing?
What?
Yasuke Simulator.
Oh yeah, I remember reading about that.
Dude, that shit is magical. You'd have to see it.
I I I might pick it up next payday just for shits and giggles.
Understandable.
It's like it's like you know how was it Battlefield 2032 or whichever one it was, the most recent
Yeah,
iteration?
2042, yeah.
Yeah, 2042 got just like madly clowned on when it initially landed.
Yeah.
There was a game a guy made the day after, like within a week after the game came out. The game is called Clownfield,
Okay.
and the guy made it within a week, and it actually functioned like Battlefield.
Very nice.
I think yeah, it was a free game. You could donate to the guy like $5, but it actually worked. That was like the
Nice.
whole. That was the whole joke about the game. It's like it actually works.
like people like nowadays don't get the joke, but like I remember even during the Battlefield 2042 open beta, like that shit was broken
Hmm.
as hell.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, right. Like, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say like it got better like 2 years in, only to immediately get fucked up because they decided to turn it into a character shooter.
It's like, yeah, what I was going to say is like, oh, I forgot actually what I was going to say. Fuck.
Here it
But I
comes.
was like, no, the Russian Badger, right?
Oh yeah, I'm well aware, Russian Badger.
Yeah, he made a video on it. It's like saying, yeah, it's kind of shit, but I have fun with it. And like, I can respect that to an extent. I understand you're probably having fun with it because it's so bad. But it's a lot like the Destiny argument. I'm paying for a premium game, yet the game is absolute dog
Yeah,
shit.
it's like why am I paying premium prices for a game that never should have
That
left the
does
beta
not
phase?
work.
Yeah. Like at least with Insurgency Sandstorm, when I got introduced to it because of a Badger video, like that shit was fun.
Yeah, I've got that game. It's a lot of fun.
Just saying, one dude, and I'm more than willing to play that with you, dude.
Yeah, and that's one of the other focal points. Is like, why are people willing to spend so much money on a game that is not just subpar, but is 100% broken and undeserving of any money whatsoever,
Well, you see,
just because it's got a brand name.
it's not just because it has a brand name, but it's because people at this point live in spite. They're like, oh yeah, people say this sucks. I don't care. I'm buying it. Like, why do you think Need for Speed, ASAP Rocky, or whatever the hell it's called, is like had so many sales? The newest one.
Yeah,
Uh,
I stopped playing after what it's called Hot Pursuit 2.
nah, that's fair. The only
I
ones,
enjoyed Hot Pursuit 2, but it was like, it could have been better.
yeah, it's fair. Like I've played just about every Need for Speed game except for the Xbox 360 titles. Like, the ones from that era, I haven't really played any of it.
Yeah.
Except for, Carbon, which is really not a 360 title, where it was also PS2. But I also played, oh shit, what was the other game? The Most Wanted reboot.
I don't know which one that one was.
I was just called Most Wanted. So, which was like nothing like even a Need for Speed game. It was basically just Burnout Light, but worse.
I miss playing Burnout.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a shame they killed it off with Paradise.
no
It was like when they killed
one
off.
can.
Oh, sorry, you first.
Yeah, no one can destroy a game as easily as the one who originally created it.
Indeed. It's like when not Microsoft, no, like when Rockstar killed off Midnight Club with Los Angeles. It's like Midnight Club Los Angeles, a great Midnight Club game even, but then they decided, oh, nope, we made this game as popular. Nah, fuck you guys, we're going into the GTA mine. You want something else? Yeah, blow it
Mm-hmm.
out your ass.
The Saints Row series went completely up shit creek.
Yeah, they should have stopped after 3.
Well, they should have like Saints Row had its funniness to it, but it didn't like override how good of a game it was. It had its funny moments and its serious moments, but then they went full off into clown world.
Like, that's why despite everything, I could not find myself getting into Saints Row 4 or Get Out of
No,
Hell. They sucked.
and the most recent iteration was like supposed to be their debut reboot of it, and everyone was like, "What the is this
Yeah, it
shit?"
was garbage, and it was also incredibly broken.
Like you couldn't even. It was so bad you couldn't even meme it.
Yeah, no, it was like, damn, bro, or like, damn, bitch, you live like this? Like that old meme.
Mm-hmm. Like, how much did this game cost to make?
Apparently not enough with that bullshit.
Oh, someone got paid too much.
Yeah, no kidding. Gonna be adding this to my wish list. This to my wish list. And where is Just Cause 4? Just adding some games to my wish list to look at later.
You're fine.
I'm surprised at the bad reviews for Just Cause 4. Cause like when that shit was on Game Pass, that was fun as hell.
Maybe it's the port.
Yep, it doesn't run on new hardware apparently.
Ah,
Apparently they stopped patching it at some point. So like if you want to play it on something past the RTX 30 series and slash the RX 6000 series, get fucked.
they do that a lot too.
Yeah, which company even made this to do that? Sorry, I'm listening.
I don't know. I don't know who made that.
Which company? Hold on, I can find it. Avalanche made it, but Square Enix published it.
Nothing new on that.
Yeah, Square Enix is the king of shitty PC ports.
I mean, they want that money. They just don't want to put in the effort for said money.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, damn. You know how
Hmm?
Tekken 8 had gotten down to mixed? Like when I was telling you about it?
Yeah.
Now, like all time 63% mixed, but in the most
Ooh.
recent 20 or 2432 reviews, overwhelmingly
Yeah.
negative.
Man.
Top review. Genuinely good game is held back by schizophrenic insane developers sent from hell. Good lord.
Yeah, I am 100% with you. I am ready for the fall of the AAA.
Well,
The whole game
I,
crash.
I still call bullshit on Tekken 8 being great, because, like, I saw people playing it, and that looked fucking terrible. Like, sure, it's a Tekken game, but, like, I've played every Tekken up to this point, except for 8, and, like, none of it caught my interest. Like, it looked awful, and, oof, yeah.
Enemy turret shot its own base, trying to hit my guy.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Also, I found another review. For Season 2, we decided we'd like to focus on defense in terms of the lateral aspects of a 3D fighting game, followed by the developer spending over 2 hours without mentioning any defensive changes and focusing only on more BS 50-50 casino gameplay is hilarious. Alright, some genius decided that you should be punished for breaking a throw correctly and take chip damage. Would not recommend anyone purchasing this game until he actually improved defense movement to counteract the constant aggression. Damn. Let's see. The developers do not understand the characters they design. They see the character has strengths and weaknesses and continue to not let them have this weakness. Instead, they homogenize the character to be like the others, making them overtuned. This was a big issue in Season 1 that made most of the roster oppressive. The game is supposed to favor the aggressor, but it favored the aggressor too much, and to the point where it looks like a one-player game sometimes. There is very little counterplay to these characters. Season 2 did not address these things. They only made minor defensive changes, like being able to sidestep from crouch and sidestep buffer. Not enough as they decided to buff almost everyone while giving them major minor nerfs. However, this isn't the only thing that makes it bad. They also killed characters' identities like Lost WAS for CHDSS not being a thing anymore, whatever the fuck that means. Zafina stances, Feng Wei, Snake Dash Block, etc. They gave characters like Dragunov some more identity, which is cool, but no characters to have their identity being killed or overtuned. All they did was buff the weaknesses of each character instead of letting them have this weakness and just buff their strength instead. But the developers do not understand the character designs. The developers also do not address any of the dumb tracking some of the moves have, like heat bursts. Yes, some of the heat bursts like Brian still track even though they aren't supposed to. Also, moving CH key change is the worst change I've ever seen. No one complained about it and people liked it. Damn. So yeah, no, they apparently fucked this up, dude.
Yeah, as I said before, I'll say it again. You can't fix stupid.
Ain't that the truth? But it kind of puts a couple of here. I think it's like Kazuhiro Harada. Hold on, Harada. Yeah, Kazuhiro Harada. Like it puts some of his tweets kind of in perspective. Like all he was doing was kind of just going in, like talking about the older games, but then not really talking too much about the newer games. Like sure, I see him talking about like Tekken 3 and then 5 Dark Resurrection, which damn. But completely like now he's completely stopped talking about new tech except for possible potential cosmetics and basically nothing at all related. Um like didn't even really like talk too much about the V2 update or anything. Uh damn. It always sucks to see when developers fall out of touch with their audience despite supposedly giving a damn.
Sometimes you can't help people. Set
Yeah,
this path for themselves.
don't remind me, unfortunately. Just sucks though, seeing a series I loved even as a kid just get absolutely fucked.
I hear you. Yeah, the only way you can tell them your opinion is by voting with your wallet.
Yeah, but unfortunately, there's still a shitload of consumers, two O's.
Bunch of consumer whales.
Yep.
Wouldn't know a good game if it bit him in the ass.
Huh. But unfortunately, as long as those types of quote unquote customers are still buying, ain't a damn thing gonna be learned.
Nope. All
Yep.
you can do is hang in there and sit back and watch the fireworks.
Yep. Any, what round are you? You're on round 6 now. Damn, bro.
Yeah, like I said, the further you get into the game, the longer the fights get. This will be the last fight for the night.
Understandable. It's getting very fucking late.
Mm-hmm. Just waiting for Gramps to stop firing.
I said, damn it. I wanna watch my Lawrence Welk show.
Oh, what? Sorry. I can't hear you, Sonny.
I said pudding, damn it.
You said Putin? Why are you getting Putin involved here?
No, no, butterscotch.
Oh, hopscotch. I'm too old for that.
No, no, candy, candy.
Andy, what's he got to do with this?
No, no, not the under the pillow mints. I said candy.
I think this joke's going a little too far.
Yeah, it is.
Wonder how long we could go on with something like that.
Oh, we could probably manage like at least 10-15 minutes.
Okay, but damage barely even moved the needle.
Good grief, man.
Move in close and say hi.
Oh no!
Light him up.
Why do I hear Snoop Dogg all of a sudden?
Is the seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I forget whose stream he was on, but he was like, he was on a Twitch stream with someone, and he's like, "Here, I tell you what, time to see how long it takes me to roll it." And the guy sets down the clock, and before he's able to touch the button to activate it, Stupid had already done the rolling and
No,
everything.
I'm not surprised.
It's like, all right, man. Just say it was like, I'm done, man. What took you so long?
Doesn't surprise me. He has that shit down to a science.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how good of like where he gets his from and how good it actually is.
Must be pretty
Like,
good
you know,
because like I've heard some
I mean, yeah.
anecdotes from like people who he like supposedly smoked with, like including ones who did interviews who apparently greened out. So I mean, must be good shit.
I imagine so.
I remember the like Gabriel Iglesias, like one of his specials, because like where he did the interview like with Snoop Dogg at one point, like he mentioned it was like, okay, so I lit up like, or it's not quite like that. I'm paraphrasing here. It's been a while since I've seen it. But, like, so like I took my first puff. I don't remember anything that happened after that. So I mean, he must have the good shit.
Man, I wish I could just sample like a little bit of it.
I
I can only
wouldn't.
imagine what that's like.
I wouldn't mind smoking with Cheech and Chong in their prime, dude. Like though that's like my fantasy right there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And most people, like I know Cheech and Chong are still sort of around, like they have their own weed brand, but like, does anyone even remember them anymore?
I vaguely remember. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough.
Was it a joke or was it actually real? What Snoop Dogg made a particular version called the Sleepy Joe. I didn't know
I
whether it was a meme or not. I know he made the Urkel one.
I honestly don't know because I don't really keep up with weed culture or any of that.
Mm.
Like I, partake, but like I don't exactly keep up with the culture. Because I've seen too many people who just become burnouts, just constantly, oh no, I can't do anything without smoking. It's like, yeah, I don't want that. So I'm just gonna stay away from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, like most of it's for just dealing with back pain for my sake, but
For,
yeah, I hear you on that
for
one.
me, it's either joint pain or migraines.
Given all that's going on in the world, probably more likely migraines.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't need that tank, right?
Yeah, well, that bot just got banned on my stream.
I don't even see them on the shared chat. Like I'm seeing a lot of the other stuff.
Yeah, like if it's mod actions that happen in my chat, despite it being a shared chat, like it'll only show up for me.
Oh, gotcha.
Which I'll have to send you the thing so you can get Seribot set up.
Mm-hmm.
Because Seribot's... Oh, I got this one. Hold on. Hold on. Slash
I appreciate it.
ban at...
I had to get at least one this stream.
There you go. Got him.
Because I gotta have at least one per stream, or else it's not really a stream, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I get... Like, I'm surprised I've only gotten the one so far.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll send this to you for you to set up after stream.
Okay.
I'll send it to you in Discord. Because, like, this one you actually set up through their, like, through the Twitch channel.
Okay.
So, like, it even gives you the instructions right on the live stream.
Woot.
Yeah. Like, I think there's, like, one or two things you actually gotta get done, like, on your own thing. But, I mean, for the most part, it's just, like, all set up, like, right in that chat.
Okay.
Like I've had Sari for about, I'd like to say 3 or 4 years. Like whenever Sari like first came out, that's when I first started using it.
Okay.
Damn, you are determined to destroy that building, huh?
Well, that's the objective. I gotta destroy these 3 buildings.
No, I know. I was just cracking a joke. Like, what's the most obvious
Yeah.
thing I can possibly say? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy right now, so jokes are easily gonna fly over this head.
Fair enough.
And no more battle armor for you.
Who needs battle armor?
Not them, apparently. I don't even keep that stuff as salvage. It's more of a hindrance than a help using that stuff.
Not surprised.
All those shots you barely hit with some MG.
That's about right. Alright, what do I do? Oh shit, I missed.
That's about right. Fire.
Oh, interesting.
What's up?
I forgot USB killers were a thing.
USB kill?
Yeah, it's a little USB that is set up like with little capacitors, so it delivers high voltage electrical shocks to destroy a computer.
Oh yeah.
I
I thought you meant like I thought you were talking about like a game or something for a second.
no, like I'd only ever been tangentially aware of those kinds of things. So like,
I've seen them before IRL. Like a friend of mine bought one and had like a shitty laptop he didn't need anymore and plugged it in. And the moment he plugged it in, it just baked the computer. I was like, "Dude."
damn.
And I looked at him, and then I looked over at my laptop that I brought over. I was like, "Don't you ever fucking dare!" He's like, "Dude, I wouldn't. I wouldn't."
Like I'd never actually seen one until I just saw the article. 'Cause, like I'm just looking through articles now,
Yeah.
and there's probably better ways to spend a live stream. But hey,
I wonder what it would look like if you tried to do that. Like if you had, well, you'd have to have a computer that you no longer care about.
nah. If I was gonna use a USB kill at this point, like it would not be for my own shit. Like it would be like, oh hey, let's see, IRS, not anymore. Nah, I'm just kidding. But man, I can dream.
Several knocks from the DOD later.
No, it was joke. It was joke. Not in. They don't even allow me in the IRS building. I swear. They already conned on to my bullshit. Come on, don't arrest me, bro.
Don't tase me, bro.
Oh man, like I remember when that shit was everywhere. Like, don't tase me, bro. And when I actually heard the story behind it too, I was like, damn, that dude's fucking dumb.
Have you ever watched the videos about sovereign citizens?
I'm more of an idiots in cars kinds of person, but yeah.
Oh no, these are idiots in cars.
No, but I'm talking like idiots in cars that almost cause accidents or that do.
Mm, I gotcha.
No, but no, I've seen a shitload of sovereign citizen videos. It's like, yeah, if there are
It's
better,
not going to end well for you.
like, you should probably exercise your right to remain silent. I mean, sure, the YouTube videos are entertaining, but shut the fuck up.
I finally finished the fucking mission. It's like, it's over. It's done. I ought to put like a timer in the top left corner just to see how long each of these battles go on
I
for.
think this one was genuinely like half an hour or 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's why uh, once once in a while I have to restart the game, or else the fights just take too fucking long.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. Man, I can't wait for this weekend, dude.
You and me both.
Oh yeah, you got for you it's your whole, vacation starting.
Hmm.
For me it's just cuz like, yeah, man, like the sooner this week is done, the better at this point. Sorry, a little bit of a yawn there.
You're fine. Nope. Whoops. Hey, I got good parts. Oh well. That'll be it for my